Well, good morning, Internet! Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, seriously, everybody, good morning and hello and happy welcome to a brand new week. Here's the issue. Last week I put up a video along with a few others, many others, and I pointed out a few different things, kind of like the EA situation almost blew up overnight. Now, in that video, I jumped around to a couple web pages. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that video is now down. So, I'm going to keep this kind of quick, simple, and stay on one page. That page is battleforthenet.com. A reality here. I know there's a lot of different stories, and you can hear about what net neutrality is, and everybody has their, explained it. The point of the matter is the other side, and I hate to use this side, that side, but the people that are trying to get rid of net neutrality are not people that are trying to save it. They are people that are trying to cableize it. That is, turning it into a tiered system. The big guys, okay? The chairman himself was the lawyer for Verizon. This is the reality. The administration has put several people, and again, let's not take a blue side, a red side. Let's take a freedom side. Current administration has put some people in charge of some departments that wants to get those departments gone. Okay, that's reality. Argue all you want, comments below. The reality is, in this case specifically, let's get back to this case. Screw everything else. All right? Games don't matter. None of this matters. Okay, people are saying, well, net neutrality wasn't around, but before we didn't have as many services pushed to the internet. Most people weren't doing everything on the internet. Cloud-based services they were there, but they weren't being pushed as heavily. GameStop was still busy. It's not busy. Blockbuster was still around. It's gone. Our only choice in a lot of cases is to download or is to watch online. Okay? Well, the name of the bill, the name of this bill is Restoring Internet Freedom. How can there be freedom if there isn't neutrality? Okay? It's just semantics. Anybody who has fought for freedom, and I know, I'm sorry, I didn't serve in the military. I couldn't get in. My leg blew out at 17 and I wasn't able. But if you fought for freedom and now you don't write your congressman or make that phone call, why did you bother? I mean, they are trying to create a system that is basically going to leave us with the infrastructure that they lost control of. Companies have come in and saw the future. They didn't get invested in it. They let their own greed in trying to beat each other bring themselves to an unlimited data plan. And now they can't back out of that. The only way to get out of that is to get rid of the laws. Now again, don't believe me. This site really breaks it down nicely. If you want to be a protester, you can jump in and say something. Look at the calls that have been coming in. Net neutrality is crucial to anything web-based service unless you want to start paying more and more. Do you want a gamer plan? Do you want I want to watch TV plan? Do you want just the basic plan? That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to offer. They're trying to say that, they open it up to other places. Well, the reality is infrastructures can't be built overnight. So therefore, if a new company comes into the area, like what they're trying to do, deregulation. You know what? Get the nasty government out involved. But the reality is I was around when deregulation of telephones. Then I got rid of my landline, not because I liked my cell phone better, but because I didn't want to have to pay a quarter every time I called somebody on the other side of town, crossing into their other infrastructure. My area, Sprint only. When I called somebody in the AT&T area, yes, I was allowed to be transferred over at a quarter extra fee. Quarter's no big deal. But if you make 10, 20 phone calls, adds up. And that's what was happening. I started getting a bill for like $20, $30 extra in local calls. So therefore putting a payphone in my living room to pay for that infrastructure. And that's what's happening all over again. At the time, I was all for deregulation. I was a dumb kid. Don't be a dumb kid. Battleforthenet.com. Please go there now. This is not as short as I'd like to have kept it, but it is blunt as I have to make it. Don't be a dumbass. Battleforthenet.com. Let's keep some of our rights, please. We've already given away and gleefully handed over our privacy. Now let's not hand over our ability. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Better tomorrow. Stand up for your rights, please.